We had a client contact us, asking us if it would be possible for us to help with a bare metal restoration on a W113 Pagoda Mercedes. The vehicle had a significant amount of rust, silt in the sill panels, in the floor, fair amount in the engine bay and the boot. The scope of work was that the vehicle was delivered to us on a trolley. We basically put it on the rotisserie and then start commencing work, cutting out all of the rust that we had found on the vehicle, then doing repairs. So we replaced rust on the floors in the cabin, so all the cabin floors were replaced, the firewall floor sections, lower sections were replaced. We replaced the complete boot floor assembly, the whole thing. Prior repairs were done on it, which meant that we had to repair the prior repairs, make sure that it's factory correct, and then do our repairs as it was originally from factory. We also did some partial repairs in the engine bay where the Pagodas have one or two areas that are prone to rust, so it was the common rust areas for Pagodas. Except for that, the car was involved in a minor accident on the rear quarter on the left, and so we had to take off those panels, remake them, and then reinstall them so that they actually aligned with the body lines that they were supposed to. So that was done. The whole car was then primed, blocked, and painted. It was taken back to the original factory colors, which was a papyrus white. When the car left us, the shell looked exactly like it would have looked the day that it rolled off the production line when it was produced. The owner was specific in terms of wanting to make sure that we replicate the underside of the body like it was. So with the Pagodas, the underside was never body color. There was only a undercoat on the body, and then overspray of the body color. So we replicated all of that exactly like it was from factory. The gaps on the car was out significantly with the damage that it had in the past. So we had to address that by making sure that we cut the metal, bring it back into position, weld it back into where it's supposed to, so we could get the gaps to fit exactly like it was, to make sure that all the gaps on the vehicle was symmetrical, and it was all equal across the car. We finished the car by having all of the panels back on the car, but we received it without an interior, and we received it without the engine. So we transported it back to the owner, from where they commenced the installation of the interior, and afterwards the installation of the drivetrain. It was a very challenging project. These cars are becoming worth quite a lot of money, so we wanted to make sure that it was absolutely perfect. So making sure we got things done exactly like it's supposed to, and the way that it was coming from factory was our number one priority. And we spend a fair amount of time making sure we get that perfect. A nice project, a challenging project because of the bit of body damage that it had, but this is what we do. So Pagodas and R107 Mercedes are the vehicles that we do a lot of and most of. And over the years we've come to understand and know these vehicles so well. So we do love working on 113s, W113s and R107s, and really a good project. It was such fun to work on it.